Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Huber from Success on the Fly Marketing. So delighted that you're here joining us today for this on-the-fly tutorial on how to, well, basically it's going to be a visual quick start guide on how to create and produce a webinar within a very short period of time. My role is to help business owners strategically growth hack their businesses, their leads and their sales, specifically with one good webinar. And no doubt you've all attended webinars. I believe that they are the leading platform online where you can start to know, like, and trust to engage people to purchase the goods and services that you have to offer. And it's the next best thing besides a true face-to-face over a steaming cup of coffee at Starbucks. I've been playing around with a webinar that I'm putting together. So I just wanted to pull back the curtains and reveal kind of what goes on behind the scenes, and I hope you'll find this helpful. There's nothing to sell here. I just want to be very clear about that. So here we are at typically an opt-in page, as they're known in the industry. This is a page where a landing page, as they're known as well, where people have come through your efforts, either organically with blog posting, or perhaps they've done some Google search. Additionally, you've maybe paid for traffic through Facebook ads, pay-per-click with Google or Bing, things like that. Anyway, people land on this page and they make a decision on what they read. And here, the title of this webinar is the simple 5-step proven formula to quickly attract your ideal clients, grow your dream business, and have more free time than ever before with just one good webinar. So if that sounds appealing to people, and they can of course read on about what the training will encompass in an hour or so, 5-step formulas on how webinars can stop you from endless selling, blogging, tweeting, branding, and all the other time-sucking things that most people don't like and probably aren't good at as well. The different webinar formats, how to turn a webinar into a 24/7 lead generation machine that brings in qualified, pre-sold prospects into your sales funnel, and our reasons for creating a webinar, which is ultimately to have you stand apart from your competition. And there are 2 buttons that one can click to carry through to put your hand up, essentially, to join the webinar. So anyone who is a coach, a consultant, author, or speaker, or service or sales professional or provider, or perhaps is still seeing clients one-on-one, if you're motivated and passionately strive to deliver value to your clients, if you answered yes to any of those points, then this free special training workshop is for you. So just go ahead and scroll up and click Claim My Spot. This then goes to an automatically pretty much pre-populated opt-in form. This whole process is automated through a company called leadpages.net, which most of top marketers worldwide are using. They're just totally exceptional. Anyway, you click in your name, email address, click Reserve My Spot, and immediately, boom, there you are. Hello and welcome to the simple 5-step proven formula to attract your ideal clients, grow your dream business, and have more free time than ever before. Okay, so that's my opening introduction. It is on autoplay because I've got the the video file hosted with Amazon, and so it plays automatically. And Amazon is a great provider for streaming, digital products and video links. So anyway, the seminar carries on for close to an hour. This now is within another tool that I use, which is put out by a company called Easy Webinar. And this is the, visually kind of the part of the back end of Easy Webinar. And I'll be showing you what that looks like shortly. So stay with me here. I just wanted to bring this to your attention because towards the end of the webinar, now this is on automatic replay, so it will. I can fast forward through the through the webinar. Typically in a live webinar, a person can't fast forward, and so there are pros and cons of having your attendees be able to fast forward through your presentation or not. Anyway, towards the end of the presentation, I make my call to action, and a box pops up that if people click to buy, they get taken straight away to my payment processor, and all that good stuff is taken care of, and then they move on to purchase the product or services or membership that I've been offering for them. So it's very slick. It's totally hands-free and automated, and it works extremely well. It works while I'm not, and I'm a great believer in leverage. Do the work once and have it continually benefit you over and over again. I always like to start with the end in mind. And I think that's how you should look at putting together your webinars, because once you've gone through the sign-up process, whether you have immediate access to a webinar replay or whether you have to wait to the specified date and time, you will have gotten a message in your email that says, hi, thanks for registering. And as you can see, I've immediately got my confirmation link here, which is again delivered in this case through an autoresponder, and I use Aweber, which is very well known and established and is kind of the granddaddy of autoresponder services globally. So I and other high-end marketers feel very comfortable using and recommending Aweber. So either a person clicks on to double opt-in or verify that they want to continue receiving information, or in this case, I'm just saying, thanks for registering. If you are in a hurry, you can catch the replay here, and this loops back to the page that I just showed you, which is where the presentation is. Okay. Again, bearing in mind my comment earlier of keeping the end in mind, I always start with my autoresponder sequence and get Aweber all set up beforehand, and I always have a welcome message prepared, and in this case I'm just giving people a heads up that we're going to be continuing to share tips and tricks on making money with webinars over the days to come, and encouraging people to come to my, or I should say our Facebook page for interacting with our community at Success on the Fly, and making people feel very warm and comfortable and telling them the sequence of steps that will follow. Just going into my Aweber account for a moment, here we are. And This is important, as I mentioned, because here's where all the activity for your crafting your messages, your follow-up messages, things of that nature go. And I'm giving you a totally transparent look at the behind the scenes of a webinar that I've been testing out. And here is my autoresponder sequence. This is the first message that has already gone out, and I've showed you and got it in my inbox. And I just clicked on the hyperlink there, and you can see that we'll be bringing up the message that I had created within, there it is, within Aweber. And there's the whole message. So if you're in a hurry, catch the replay here. Let me just pause for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So anyways, this is the first of the sequence of emails that I've put together in the back area of Aweber, which is the autoresponder sequence company that I use. And there's all the different headers on the money-making tips that I promised people that they'd be receiving over time. And each one is delivered and will be delivered on a daily basis. Now, the reason for having a autoresponder sequence is twofold, not just for the autoresponders messages, but also you do need autoresponder to get coding to insert in the process of when you're setting up your opt-in pages, because when a person clicks on the let me just get it here, when they click on the icon that you've created, whatever, they need to be taken somewhere, and one computer system needs to talk to the other to say where do we go and what happens next. So that's where the autoresponder code is necessary. And prior to, I had already set up my sign-up form. You can see here. Just click on that, and this event, this webinar, I've just entitled One Good Webinar as an event, and just testing things out. And again, you just go through the step-by-step process. It's very simple to do. Here, I can just click this, show you quickly, create a new form. It gives you a lot of different options, and you can just use whatever you want. I keep it very basic, and then ultimately click over to publish. And when you do that, code is generated that you would then put into a text document and keep for future use as you go over to lead pages to continue the process. So let's just go there now. Hope you're with me. Hope this is all making sense. Here we are in lead pages, and this is the leadpages.net. This is the company that I use for my opt-in pages, and you can see there's the opt-in page here with all my copy, and I can change it all around. It's very intuitive. No coding is necessary. Depending on what I want to do, I just point and click. In this case, I'm just clicking on the opt-in form because that's what I want to show you about. There's the form that you just saw us complete a few moments ago, and again, I can change anything on the opt-in form by clicking these various hyperlinked prompts. One thing that's incredibly important, obviously, is the thank you page, and this is the page where my code for the actual running of the webinar, be it live or be it a replay, goes. And that's very important for the process. Again, have to think with the back end in mind. And The other part of this process, which is very slick, is you can see here the form fields are named, and which would be name and email address. Now with the reserve my spot, when I click this, it will take me to over here, and just scroll down. That's not what I want. Let me just cancel out of that. Submit button. That's not the one I want either. Integration settings. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Now, this is where the code that Aweber generated for me for the opt-in page would typically go with some of the other systems that you may be using or that are out there. However, in this case, with the use of APIs, I can just literally point and click as to where I want to have the individual's name and email address integrated to and through. So in this case, I put Aweber as far as the lead notification, and again, you can have it set up for the API, or you can do the actual fashion, old school way of copy and paste. I just choose to go new school. It's so much easier. So lead notifications are Aweber, and the list name, as you recall, from Aweber was called One Good Webinar Event, which is one of many lists that I have built over at Aweber. So anyway, I just made sure that I indicated the webinar event here, and everything else is correct. Just click OK, and we're good to go. So that's how Lead Pages works. Very, very slick, very robust. As far as training and ongoing support goes, that's why I do promote and recommend Lead Pages. They are just an awesome firm. So now going to the webinar platform that I mentioned earlier, which is EasyWebinar. This is actually a plugin that is run through your WordPress site. And so let's just click to that now. We're good to go on that. And we're good to go on that. And these are just some old pages that I had been playing around with before I jumped on here. Okay, so this is the this is the back office of EasyWebinar, the plugin that powers the live and or automated or hybrid of live and automated webinars for me and thousands of others entrepreneurs online. And it's just an incredible piece of software designed by Casey Zeman. And he, again, is amazing at his level of support for this product, and always on the internet through his blog, through his periscopes, giving insights, tips, marketing ideas, very robust, Facebook community, etc. So I encourage you to check that out if that is of interest to you. Going to the dashboard, the again number of tests that I have going on here. Unlike other webinar platforms, and I've seen and tested most of them out there, and as time has gone by, and I'm very comfortable recommending this because of the level of support, and he's constantly rolling out updates. As you can see, you can actually have a peek at the number of unique visitors to your registration page, how many registered, how many showed up, how many watched the webinar that you prepared, how many may have watched the replay of the webinar, and what action was taken. The action page is tracked by a Facebook pixel, and so you know, and I certainly know, the people, by taking action, this means that that you have made a sale, or that a person has reached out to take advantage of your telephone coaching offer, you know, things of that nature. So very clever, very encompassing piece of technology here. So if we click through though into the webinar area itself, let's just go to the Edit Webinar. Wait for it to power up here. Now you do have choices when you are setting up your webinar, or certainly when you wish to edit what you've created. Here along the top we have your events information registration page, the thank you page, your event page, notifications, you know, and advanced options. Now I'm not going to be spending too much time on this. Suffice to say though that in this case, my webinar, I've chosen to have it as a recurring event. My 5 steps to success with a webinar is an automated, that's the event type, a recurring event. And today's date is indicated on the calendar. And so when people go to the registration page, that's the replay page. That's the pages. Okay, let me just type in the URL. Bear with me for 1 second. autowebinarincome.com/5 steps to success webinar. Okay, good. There we are. That's the live page that people can go through and are going through. And so, as you can see, I've chosen in this case not to give any calendar or time information. I want it to be even more evergreen than evergreen. I just want people, because we live in the age of immediate access to information, I want people to go, if I sign up, boom, I get the training now. Well, that's what I want. You know, I don't have a lot of time. I'm here now. I don't want to come back a day later. You know, it doesn't work for me. I'm going to be, you know, at work, or, you know, I've got to take the kids to daycare or whatever. So, you know, in this case, and again, depends on your industry and what it is that you want to achieve. You may or may not want to give date and time options here. Totally up to you. So anyway, okay, let's get back here. The beauty of this, and this is a very slick piece of software, is that you can elect that when people sign up, if you've included date and time, that you can choose that people can view either in the time zone that you are in or in their own time zone, which is huge, really, when you think of it. And this is based on you know, the globally. So as we are in a global marketplace, you want to make sure that you are giving every advantage and every opportunity to people who live outside of where you do, and irrespective of where they live, to make it easy and comfortable, you know, for them to view you and your message, you know, at a comfortable time that makes sense for them. Yeah, and so if you wanted date and times, you would just, you know, populate the various areas here. Registration page. Okay, a few templates that you can utilize here. As you can see, this little magnifying glass shows you what options there are, and then as you move down through the options here and how you want things to display, that page will change. This is where the code for your video is, and in this case, the video that I shot for my 5 steps to success with a webinar presentation. I upload it to Amazon, got the code generated from Amazon, and just put it in here. The other thing to keep in mind is that all of these programs are formatted to be mobile friendly, and that's huge because most people are on their iPhones and smartphones, and they want access to information that looks right and that plays on their medium. So give it to them. Don't make it hard for them. If it's difficult, people are gone, and you've spent the time and energy and money putting your information together. So make sure that you give the courtesy to yourself to reward yourself by having everything that you do these days appearing correctly, be it on a PC, a tablet, or an iPhone or Android. So anyway, I've got my event description here. It's all very straightforward. Where do I want to be notified when people register? You just put in your email address. You can include your Skype, your phone number. I mean, the things that you can do, are really mind-boggling. But again, don't overthink. Don't let this stuff, overwhelm you. Keep it simple. Simplicity is what will get you out the door quicker than perhaps your competitors. And don't overthink things. Just get it out, and then you can always refine and fine-tune as time goes by. On the thank you page, again, you put together some information as you want it to appear. There's my Amazon code right here, again for my webinar that's hosted through Amazon, and so that's how that works. There's also a part where you can share incentives, so that if people click on any of the social icons, you can reward them with a document, a PDF downloadable file. I've done that actually. My reward is on, and the report that I give out freely to individuals who share this webinar is how one good webinar can save your business. Okay, and that's always very well received. Moving on to the event page, again, just populate where prompted, put in the video codes. Again, in my case, they're hosted through Amazon. And the beauty of this type of webinar program is that when the webinar ends, I can automatically direct them to a page of my choice. Now, it can be a sign-up page for a free offer, a paid offer. In this case, I've chosen to have it redirect to a URL where people can apply to speak with me, to get a free 45-minute to 1 hour coaching call with them about their business and talk about that. And that's the opportunity at the end of this webinar. And as I had said earlier, there's nothing to sell on this webinar, but at the end, the opportunity to speak with me and to help people out. And with the advanced options, this is where the scripts go. As I mentioned earlier, when you are doing Facebook advertising, Facebook will generate a pixel, and this is the area where you would drop the Facebook pixel in the header area, so that it will count on your behalf how many people have come through to your offers page, so that you can track your conversion from the people who showed up at your registration page to the amount that went through and consumed your webinar, to the amount of individuals who clicked through to either purchase or apply for a consultation with you, or whatever your offer is. Over here are the various links that are generated for this webinar, particularly that I can use in my email marketing. And then on the notifications tab, the information again as to short codes that can be included in emails, and where the service provider, EasyWebinar in this case, will send messages advising me as to names of attendees who have registered. So that's a very transparent look at the back office of EasyWebinar. So we started out with Aweber, as you remember, which is the autoresponder firm that I and many others use to basically collect names and addresses so that you can continue marketing to them as time goes by. Then we talked about Leadpages as the provider to enable you to very quickly set up an opt-in page. The other thing that Leadpages does, which I should have mentioned earlier, is that you do not even need a full webinar platform like EasyWebinar to deliver your webinar or video presentation with. That can all be done within Leadpages as well. So that's a very attractive and certainly less expensive option for you to consider, especially if you're starting out. Ultimately, though, as you progress, I would certainly recommend you taking a closer look at EasyWebinar to see if they would meet the needs of your growing business and what it is that you want to accomplish in your business. So I hope that this presentation has been helpful. Those are the three tools that I use to build my brand and to make money for myself and for my clients online. I just had so many questions on this and that. How does it all work together? I hope that this brief tutorial answered more questions than they raised in your minds. Nonetheless, if you do want to reach out to me, certainly happy to speak with you. My direct email address is successontheflymarketing@gmail.com. I am also the owner of AutoWebinarIncome.com. Just going to there now. Okay, so there's my website, AutoWebinarIncome.com. And you can always find me on Twitter. My handle is SuccessOnTheFly. Do follow me on Periscope for my Periscopes as Mark Huber, MarkHuber. And lastly, before we go, I'd like to offer you the opportunity, while I still have the membership site as a free... slow down. Let me just get rid of that. Sorry, folks. This is my signature brand at successonthefly.com. It is a membership site which is still currently free to access, so I certainly would encourage you to sign up and see the information that I have provided. The training video which I've just shot will be inside this members area, and it may be the only place that you'll be able to view it online. So I'd be happy to have you join us in our community. We talk about lead generation, we talk about webinars, we talk about autoresponder follow-ups. Again, the primary focus is how to use and how to leverage webinars in your business to help increase your reach and your message, increase your time and money freedom options and opportunity for yourself and your families. There's a lot of good stuff within the membership site, a lot of how-to videos, podcasts. We have over 23 hours of video and over 18 hours of audio training at last count. Some of my top webinars are inside. One of my paid webinars is inside. One that I routinely charge $97 US for on a daily basis on one of my sites is inside for free. So certainly encourage you to come along and say hello and start getting to know who we are and what we possibly can do for you. Certainly would enjoy the ride as we learn from each other, and collectively we are stronger as a community. So we do help the small business owner, the aspiring entrepreneur, the everyday person who wants to succeed online. So again, my name is Mark Huber from SuccessOnTheFly.com, Success on the Fly Marketing, AutoWebinarIncome.com. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and I look forward to seeing you around on the net. Take care, and all the very best of continued business success. Goodbye.